It is 2:19 in the morning on September 5th of 2012. Director's log for what I'm working on. A variety of things, but this is Jared McKee, New Throwback Media, and I'm running off of a lot of Starbucks coffee with the little glass bottles and energy drinks and all the stuff that's bad for you to be drinking late at night. All that sugary junk, and all for the sake of editing, I guess. Just thought I'd start doing director's log because might as well be getting footage. I have a camera and I have my own little MacBook for editing. Just clearing off some files from the Mac that the high school I went to, which I graduated from, so graciously let me borrow over the summer. Told me to go get more experience. We need that more in America. We need people that, tell our youth, go get as much experience as you can with the tools that they've got. It helps. But yeah, just clearing off KZOK's Lunch with the Lead 7. Freaking working on this thing forever. Seriously, projects that aren't funded by anyone other than whoever's filming them, say from the position of that I'm in, where last year as a high school senior, didn't even have a car, just getting help from my friends with like rides and such, and going to these venues and events, filming, and I don't know what I was thinking, just probably overextended a little too far, but the people I met were amazing. I miss them, and they're good people. And if I sound stupid right now, it's because it's 2:20 in the morning. But yeah, here I was, some 17, gonna be 18-year-old, going to these venues and stuff, and once I turned 18, still no car, anything, none of my own equipment, trying to get enough clout, like enough experience that anyone would take me, legitimately and be willing to pay at least enough to get gas. Gas is like going between like $3.50 and $4.50 a gallon the past year. And that's going from Eatonville in the middle of nowhere to Seattle. That takes a lot. And like I said, going unfunded into things I found is not the best idea, especially when people feel like it's a really important project, needs to get done, all these things, and I feel like there needs to be a time limit on it, and you can't really put a time limit on a project when the people that are involved have a life outside of it. Like I myself had high school. I had high school. I didn't have a job, but I was focusing on graduating and getting my life in order because I really love doing this, and I hate to disappoint people now, but I had to get through that to get to the point where I'm at now, where I was able to go get a job this summer. I was able to go get my own camera, which I'm holding in my hand right now. I was able to go get a Mac for editing on. I know Mac PC fanboys out there, but whatever. It does what I needed to do, and that's really what should matter, if it does what you need to do. And so, and that, I had just so many other things in my life, and, I was checking out school equipment like every weekend, work on stuff. I was running into tech issues. I was running into the fact that, once again, there's no money. There's no money to go on. So, all these people that I'd have to work with to even try and get interviews, they have their own lives, and they're busy, and there's money involved in trying to meet up. And, if you're meeting up on a day where someone is busy, they're missing out on, a day's wages or a day with their family. If somebody's making that trip really far, that's money they're spending in gas, and money's... I wish there was a better way, because when it all boils down to the basics, it's money was the root of a lot of the problems I faced. I had obligations with school, had obligations with home and family life, and don't think I was out gallivanting with women, whatever. I had a whole year or more doing video work, did not have one single relationship. And it wasn't because, this guy spent all his time on a computer. No, focusing on what was important. And projects that came up that paid, that's what was really important at the time, because that would help out with paying for gas, or getting, tickets for high school prom. It was my senior year. I was going to enjoy it. And or getting a phone, because no one can get a hold of me. And that's the worst part, is no one being able to get a hold of you through Facebook, email, or even calling your house. That's the worst part. Because if no one can just know that they can call you and get a hold of you, or at least leave a voicemail for you to get, that's even worse. But there's a lot of things I wish I could have done differently. If I had known now, if I had known then what I know now, definitely would have, planned it differently, done things differently, prioritized a lot differently. But it's these things that are unforeseen that pop up that really hinder the process, and it's unfortunate, but it's life. And you can only learn from your mistakes, your follies, your shortcomings. Because if you don't learn from them, they'll be your downfall. And especially in business or anything in life, that ultimately be your downfall. But yeah, in the end, it's hard. It's hard trying to live your normal life and do something that's just completely unfunded. I give complete props to Brad McKnight. There's a man that, went to school for this stuff, spent all that money on certification, and with everyone being able to just record and take pictures, it's like no one, it feels like not a whole lot of people appreciate the true value of someone that gets that certification, that dedication to get the paperwork that says, hey, here's this stuff that I went to school for. I can do it. This is why I deserve to be a funded member of your project, or whatever. And, you know, job, family, education, that comes first. That definitely comes first. I'd like to thank a lot of people, and I'm going to go through whoever I can remember right now with, me being this tired. First off, just Brad McKnight. McKnight Designs, go check him out. He's a good videographer. He's got good equipment. He's got the whole setup. He'll take care of what you need. Next, I'd like to thank Tina Hendricks. An incredible woman. Jimi Hendrix's niece. She educates and helps out at-risk youth of like the Renton, Seattle, I-5 corridor area up here in Western Washington, and she puts her heart and soul into that program, the Hendrix Music Academy, and it makes such a big difference in people's lives. Thank you, Tina. And gave me an opportunity, which then led to the opportunity for working on this KZOK Lunch with Lead. And then I was able to get in touch with Brian Christensen of No Quarter, Led Zeppelin Experience, and I'd like to thank him for giving me the time of day. I'd like to thank him. I'd like to thank Nathan Carroll, Chad McMurray, and Lonnie Reed. They're all the members of No Quarter. Anissa Mueller, Mueller. Yeah, Anissa, you're really good fan. Keep on doing what you do. Stacey Ireland of KZOK, the whole KZOK radio team. You guys are amazing. You put on a great show. And I don't know how mad you are at me right now, but I know you're great people. Thank you. Man. That one guy who was the manager of like all the liquor sales at KZOK Lunch with Led 7 last year at Temple Theater. That guy pulled through and was able to get my friends and I, who were under 21 but over 18, into film. He took care of all that last minute stuff, and he went the extra mile and would not be here if that did not go through. I can't even remember everyone right now, but I know some honorable mentions are Jerry Miller of Moby Grape, a great guy, local Tacoma musician. I don't know if you know, but Moby Grape was one of those psychedelic 60s rock bands. And go Google their story, go listen to their music, go buy their albums, go watch their shows. It's good music. And his son Joseph of Open Blue, that's some good music too. But yeah, list go on. And my personal friends that have helped me: Andrew Carlson, James Green, Byron Hicks, and in other filming endeavors, my friend Sean Hool. I'd like to thank all of you. You guys have been great. You guys have been very supportive. Everyone that I've talked about right now, you've all been very supportive and patient. And I'd like to thank you all. Alright. So that was Director's Log for September 5th, early September 5th, of 2012. Check out New Throwback Media on Facebook. And check out our other videos here on YouTube. And once I get my RAM upgraded on my little MacBook, I should be able to crank out some, really complex videos again. But until then, I'm kind of stuck to uploading more raw footage with basic cuts because I don't want to crash it. By the way, I'm using Final Cut X now. That is a really good program. There's a lot of fanboys with that too, but we'll talk about that in another director's log. Alright, you guys take care. Bye.